just I should say I would say Chipmunk to an extent because Chipmunk sold out back in the day when it was making obviously with that piece of boy, all that Oopsie Daisy a little bit. But then obviously my man realised right. What you doing, man?
Welcome to Voice Note. Today the question is, do you believe artists from the UK are selling out?
I'm going to be honest with you guys right now, innit? I think to make it in the UK and broaden your horizon, you need to sell out. Black artists, the ones that are sold out, I'll give you names. Stormzy, Chipmunk, Skepta.
Skepta's not sold out. I don't think. You know what it is? Yeah, for me personally, Stormzy hasn't sold out. He hasn't sold out. Yeah.
Nah, he hasn't.
Chip.
He's singing a bit. So.
No. You might say that, yeah. You might say that. You might say that. No. You might say that because, bro, if you're a true Stormzy fan, you will know that basically my man's been doing this for a minute. Fam, if you listen to that, I don't know the mixtape before the mixtape, when he did it in like 7 days or whatever it is, innit? I don't know.
Dreaming Disease.
Yeah, not even Dreaming Disease, there's another one. Yeah, he did that actually. Yeah,
he sang on that as well.
He sang on that. Yo, if you know Stormzy, he's been doing this. Obviously, don't get me wrong, he's sick at grime. He's sick. That's just a natural God-given talent. But my man's got another side of him that people don't know, but everyone's expecting him to just be doing grime. Yeah. Fam, my man wants to express his feeling, let him express his feeling. Doesn't mean he's selling out. Yo, for example, Chip, I feel like Chip did sell out. To an extent.
Yeah, but you gotta remember, when Chip sold out, that was an era of all the grime artists selling out. Kano, Guess was doing Sing Bada Bada. Like, do you know?
Let me explain something to you guys. Do you know what selling out means? Selling out is you are doing your music for one genre, one type of people. They come from the hood and they do music for the hood. Do you understand me? Now, selling out, the reason why they sell out, and it's important, you might need to understand this. Who here has bought an album? Do you understand me? You go and buy. I'll be honest, at my generation, we don't buy stuff. Do you understand me? We're waiting for it to get leaked. That's the reason why. which is true. This is why the reasons why Lethal Bizzle has started making music for white people. Do you understand me? His white genre. If you go to one of his shows, population are white because he's now making music for them. The reason why they go out of their pockets, take their cards out and actually buy. That's the reason why people sell out, bro.
What do you think that Coldplay sold out? Coldplay.
In this world that we live in, you're gonna have black fans. But the thing about black people, sometimes we just don't like spending money, fam. Or we might not appreciate it to the point where we go buy tickets and stuff. White man will go out of the way and do that. That's the reason why you see a mass crowd of white people in it. That's true. Don't mean we don't appreciate music, and doesn't mean they're sold out. They're sold out, not him.
But I appreciate it. Now it's almost if they rate it enough. Because for example, the Barfest, they'll buy a Barfest ticket for like £40 happily. Yeah. £20 ticket to jail, they won't do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But the thing is, the point is selling out. What do you define as selling out?
That's the thing.
Because saying you have white fans or that's particular demo. No. But I mean like that demographic.
Like you from way back. Do you understand me? But still, I'm saying is who buys your music. That's who your music appeals.
Okay, but to say you're selling out means those people weren't buying your music. And you now adjusted your music so they will now buy your music. That's selling out. That's why all these artists that you name, like Chip and there was Kano and there was Guess, they went through a period, they were making music for that kind of people.
For the change their sounds.
My friend. Now
for the change
the difference between
a bigger commercial.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. But now the difference is between back then now iTunes is big. Do you understand me? Like back then there was no Twitter or there was no Snapchat to say look. Buy my stuff, do you understand? Stormzy, big. Do you understand me? Big. Stormzy is big. Why? Because of Snapchat, Twitter. Lethal Bizzle he's one of but you know he's verified on Snapchat.
Yeah, but I'll be honest with you, he's an entrepreneur. He's smart. He knows his audience, innit? He's not that smart though. I don't know if that's selling out to an extent because end of the day he knows his genre. He still kind of does grime, you know what I mean? He still spits in that rhythm. He's not like maybe Lethal Bizzle. He's changed beat. For me, Stormzy, fam, he's just got a core fan base. You know what I mean? That doesn't mean he's sold out.
You guys need to realize, Stormzy,
24 million on thingy. Shut up, though.
24. Try 51, bro.
Do you understand?
50 million off a freestyle in a park. This guy is not sold out.
Not sold out, but man, still out here wearing tracksuit, bro.
Yeah,
man, still out here doing gold teeth, bro.
Can we all agree Skepta sold out?
Okay, don't get me wrong.
Skepta may have changed his sound a bit.
But it's
Go with Diddy and that. You know what I mean?
Don't get me wrong. I feel like this is me. Yeah, Skepta. Yeah, it's transitioning to find himself in it. Like end of the day, bro. Like Drake. Listen to the. For me, that was the best track of the whole thing. One of them.
Yeah. Okay.
He still kept it grind.
Not a race.
Sound like it's not a race. It's not a race thing. It's the levels now that people are looking.
It's a war.
Like Stormzy got nominated for a Brit this year.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that? No grime artist has really been nominated for anything mainstream.
Why? Because
grime is becoming mainstream. When something becomes mainstream, all kinds of people are gonna hear it. Listen. 40-year-old fucking builders are now listening to Stormzy. You know who Stormzy is?
Yeah, but
that's what I'm saying.
Never too big for your beats. You tell me that's grime.
That is grime.
It is grime.
Too big for you? No.
Do you know why?
What is that?
The beat is grime. The beat is grime, but it's got a chorus though, like.
What don't matter? What do you mean? Grime not a chorus. That's a
You watch too many radio shows and that's what you think is going
This guy's been watching radio.
Yeah, that's true.
What we may define as grime, yeah? We could go to people that believe they're grime heads and say like, listen, if it's not DW in a radio set, then it's not really grime. Because that's really the purpose. Like these tunes are not grime, they're just rap, like people rapping over grimy beats. That's what you could say it is. But at the end of the day, now that grime is evolving and becoming like wider and more accepted, you have to accept that
I'll go round. You man tell me an artist that you think has sold out.
Has sold out?
Yeah. Once someone says the artist, you can't come up with the artist again.
I would say Tinchy Strider.
Sold out hard. Tinchy sold out hard. And for the cheap, what made it sad is he tried to come back. It just didn't work for him. You know when I say social media is so powerful? I was on Twitter one day, they said, quit music, they were telling quit music. It's hard for us to take Tinchy Strider coming back when he left us, do you understand me? That's what I'm saying. Tinchy Strider was doing music for us, he left it to do Starship with and
it's now
he wants to come back trying to do.
I hear that, yeah.
What's that thing now?
The time period, yeah, you have to take that into consideration, innit? The time period where that music
go with the time, yeah.
You know what I mean? Them times everyone was doing that.
You know, you gotta remember as well, yeah, that it's not like not everyone can go and come back. Like Tinchy went, made commercial music. Okay, he made his money, whatever. He come back, he's not hungry like he was.
Yeah.
When you talk like someone who came back well was Chip with Fire. Why? Because he came back hungry.
Yeah,
he didn't come back. He didn't come back from the commercial side in a good position. You know what I mean? He was probably. I think he was labelless at the time.
Yeah.
He was dropping freestyle. Then he beats Bugsy. He's feeling that fire like when he was 16 again.
Nah, he lost the battle. He lost the battle with Bugsy, but then
he lost the battle.
I feel like he lost. No. There's two parts, fam. Don't get that twisted.
He lost the battle with Bugsy.
There's two parts. The first part, he lost it. He wasn't hungry enough. I'll be honest, he wasn't hungry. And I feel like, check this, he deeps it. I feel like he went home one day, he's eating.
Yeah, that's what he was saying.
Am I a mug? And he has to come back.
Not really lost lyrically. I meant maybe in a sense of just like macho to macho type of thing.
Yeah. What he did, it benefited his career. He did well. But you can't say
benefited the scene in Manchester.
Chip. Because why? Because Chip, like even take Pepperidge. Take Pepperidge itself.
Less than 4 hours.
No, let me say this.
You man are missing George.
Wait, Pepperidge. That's the first one. Pepperidge, yeah. Listen, the guy was sending for 6 guys on one tune.
Yeah.
6 guys. It wasn't him versus Bugsy. It was him versus Tiny, Saskula.
Big Narstie. Yo, Chip realized, he realized,
My man's took me for a month.
And he came back and he gave us fire after fire after fire.
Was it 9
came back and killed Tiny.
Remember, he won best grime purely on the fact that he was the only one that year. Personally, how I felt was he done grime.
Chip is young, you know. Back in the it's a transition.
He was 14, bro.
Bro, he's been doing, and then he's starting to find himself, innit? That's the thing with Skepta.
It was a 10-year anniversary,
everyone
when we went best grime act to, we went best newcomer to grime act.
So so end of the day, you're like, obviously you have to as an artist, you have to experiment certain things. So that's why I believe in being a sellout, but that's if you stick to it and then obviously forget where
you know what the thing is, like, do you know what it is? In the same way, you've got to look at it. take music in another perspective. Take it as like a normal job you're doing. You can get paid a certain amount to do the job. It might keep you going, it might keep you you can pay your bills, you can buy food, you can do whatever. If someone offers you to change up your job, but they're gonna pay you 10 times more than what you earn, you can change your family's life, you can change your own life, you can change everyone's life. You're gonna take the opportunity.
Yeah, it's just like
these man, there was
We're not saying it's wrong.
Wait. But like, say that back then, when you're comparing like when Chip and them man did it, they were doing it in a time where there was no money, there was no shows,
So they
grime, and
had
that kind of rap. So they had to do it to make money.
And that's very true. And a lot of us do the same.
You know,
Bro, I'm not gonna lie.
So, for Power, he gave everyone £100 to jump on the track.
Yeah,
and now
look at
Power is legendary. No one can say, I can't think of another track that's harder than that, bro. Legend. And you know what? If he was to release one now, I can tell you now, stand on high, it will trap.
I don't get twisted, Joe. Don't get twisted. Yo, Liverpool's got bars, you know. Don't get twisted. He's got bars.
Like, he knows his name.
And the thing is, that's the thing, he knows it, and he's still class him as a grime artist as well.
Yeah,
but he even says like, listen, like, he's not gonna come up and like rap like everyone else, innit? But he knows what he's good at and he sticks to his strength. Regardless of what you think his demographic is when he makes them tunes, but he knows what he's good at and he knows what pays him. Like, I'm not gonna try and please, like, say, people from the hood if I know I'm gonna flop and not make any money from it.
End of the day.
Because at the end of the day, you might love music, but if it wasn't paying you, you wouldn't. You won't put your life into it.
So we agree that selling out is kind of necessary then.
Like, selling out now is even like, it's not even a thing anymore. Selling out is crossing over now.
Yeah, it's really
like Krept and Conan, like you just brought up, like they were making hood tunes up until, but now they can slide over and do like a fashion sounding song with.
Let me say
falling for you. That's right.
Someone tell me that's right. It's not, they're still they're rappers in it. But I'm saying like they can make tunes where they can go and make like a song with Jeremiah. They can go make a song that sounds like it's a love song, but at the same time they're still rapping and they're still keeping that identity.
Do I feel like
these rappers, like, when people were selling out, they didn't have the identity that we remember them from the hood with. Like, like when Krept and Conan still go and do say Freak of the Week, they're still dropping in their punchlines. They still got bars there. We can still vibes to their music.
I can't lie, I think Krept and Conan are hard.
Not that hard.
Well, I'm saying, yo, even someone that I go in with from their ends though, they were saying that nobody was rating them. They made that song with Abracadabra to get ratings from the hood, from their own hood.
It depends on your mentality. If you wanted the hood and please the hood, you're gonna be in the hood for the rest of your life. But let me tell you something, the hood don't feed you.
You got to understand, like anything we do in life, who holds the power in it? Like for example, like I'm saying, music, people hold the power in it. So you got to understand, no matter what the artist wants to do, what's true to themselves, their family, their culture, where they're from. At the end of the day, they're in an industry where the people, the fans hold the power in it. So the obviously always has to cater towards them.
I think like when it comes to like power and the fans, I think that's why artists in the end sell out, because they might get a bit of attention, but they know like, okay, I'm making this kind of music, but I see like maybe another artist doing this kind of music and they're getting like 10 times the views I'm getting, and they're getting these shows and these festivals in the summer, like, because you gotta remember like summertime, if you're not an artist that's on a label, like usually like festivals and shows during the summer, like abroad, Napa, all of this, like that's where they get the most money.
The person I believe never sold out has always been, it's just too sick, I just love the guy to bits. It's Wretch, you know, Wretch. Like he's sold, I wouldn't say it's low. He's involved.
I think of selling out nowadays, it's all, in a way, it's like now how everyone's got their own social platform, but they're now making and giving their content to like these outlets like SBTV and all that, instead of using their own channel. Because you've got your own market, you've got your own fan base, you've got your own.
When someone watches your stuff on that, they'll go, do you know what I mean? Suggested and all of that.
And that's why I say to you, Storms is never sold out. Guy went quiet for how long? For a couple of months and came back and dropped a track. Do you have money views?
For me,
his fans actually rate him, and for you to have that is mad.
Gigs is the same thing. Gigs, his fans rate him. Everyone in the fan. I know he can put 20 people that would die for Gigs. Do you understand me? I don't know 2 people that would die for me. And the difference between Gigs is he's bringing man in from the underground. If there's anyone to take grime to the next level, it has to be the legendary himself, Mr. Gigs.
Yo. Back then I did music, grab the mic and I lose it. Now you see me doing football, now you see me improving. Feels like it was yesterday, but only yesterday it's not moving. No time for excuses, try my best without losing. Try my best to not breathe, try my best to not leave. Grab the pen and I grab the paper, then I spit my verse on that beat. If you don't understand, my life is too deep. Let me try to explain, let me show you that heat. I still try to work hard, it's hard work pays off. No time to close my eyes, taking no days off. People think I'm not putting work in, but they just wanna hate on. Shout out to my brothers, mad love from day one. Real recognize real, so you know I can't forget all the things that we've been through. You know I always have respect, even though you don't believe. I always say God bless. One day you'll understand. This life was a test.
Hey, go.